Hey everyone, Chris here, and it is that time again. I'm out with my scraper in the shallows, right by the sand dune that pops up at low tide. We get about an hour before low tide, so plenty of time to do what we need. And it's time to scrape the motor and scrape the boat. So I've got the everybody's favorite scraping tool for the easy to get to places, and then, as I have mentioned before, but haven't mentioned enough, I have an extendable hoe to get those hard to reach places. There she is. And so that way I can get all the way underneath the boat without having to swim underneath her. Anyway, I'm gonna get started. And last time we did this, I ended up covered in little bugs, and the little fishies loved like everything I was taking off. So I said I should bring the casting net with me next time, but I did not do that again because I don't know. Anyway, let's get to scraping. Gonna get all the growth off. I have been not so good at keeping the motor up at night. So I think this is like a month's worth of it being in the water. So not too bad. All right, so all of that growth that the fishies are eating, whatever's been living in there, oh, there they go. They, all that came off the bottom of the boat. There's some up here by the anchor. All that was growing on the bottom of the boat. And it's just a little dinghy. And it's only been, holy moly, I gotta show you this. This is the type of crab that hangs out in Provincetown. Apparently they're good to eat. I don't know what the rules are for catching them, but they hide in the sand during the day. It takes a lot to get them out. I think my cleaning got them out. I think they're called leopard crabs or lady crabs. I'm not quite sure. But they're also known to bite. So I'm gonna give this one all the space she wants. All right, taking a break in the dinghy, so I have somewhere to sit. But we've attracted a lot of fish and a few more crabs. Only they're a lot smaller than that first one we saw. And it's kind of funny because last year Ryan was snorkeling around the boat, just checking some stuff out. And he came up and he's like, Dad, there's a gigantic crab down there. I swear to God, it's as big as a king crab. And I'm like, no way. And then I started seeing the crabs that I just showed you in the shallows. And then I looked over the boat one of the days where it was like a clear to the bottom day, even in 20 feet of water. And so there's this crab crawling around, and it was easily like a foot, maybe two across. It was like huge. And yeah. Anyway, I'm trying to decide if I want to move the boat again, or if I just want to let the tide go out from underneath us and then see what the bottom looks like with no water underneath it, and I'll be able to get some of the finer stuff done. I've got my other scraper. I mean, I don't have to go too crazy because we're going to be pulling the dinghy out of the water in about a month, and this kind of growth is probably the biggest argument for lifting the dinghy out of the water every night. The reason we don't is because she's plastic, so too much stress on the dinghy lifts can like deform the plastic, especially when it's hot. So we'll lift the dinghy and then we'll put ratchet straps around the dinghy, so we're lifting her from the bottom. And it's a lot to do in one night. So if we had a different sort of dinghy lift system, like the new modern ones where they lift from the bottom, I would definitely pull her out of the water every night. But for now, we do this, and we lift her when we're moving place to place. And normally we only stay in any case, that's how my afternoon's going. I spent the morning in the cafe working on a class that I totally screwed up on, that I was writing, and I'm trying to fix it because, I don't know, things have been crazy at home, and just like with our winter plans and like the summer coming to an end, all this stuff. And so I made some mistakes that made me very happy that we have a good quality assurance program at the university. So I'm going to be able to fix I fixed most of them. I've got a few more to fix today, and then tomorrow I will go through and give it another slow read through to make sure I didn't miss anything else. And for this afternoon, I'm just cleaning the bottom of the dinghy. And then tomorrow, I will use the same little friend of mine, only I'll extend him to his full 8 feet, and we will scrape this. We still have to do the starboard side of the big boat before Ryan goes down with the hookah system to get the keel and the rudder. I am really, really thinking of the ultrasonic stuff, because we put on the silicone and we haven't moved all summer. So we sailed all winter, and we scraped the bottom maybe once every 2 months through the end of the summer, and then through until winter. And then in winter we did it once a month. And then we came north, and I think we did it 0 times. And then when we got here, Ryan's done it twice so far, and there is 0 barnacles at all. All it is soft growth. We had a couple of baby oysters try to attach in a spot that I missed in between the rudder and the rudder, where the rudder post little spot is. So they tried to attach there. Well, they did attach when they were babies. So Ryan scraped those up, and that's a known spot that I missed. And then the other thing was we had clams in our folding prop. But other than that, no hard growth at all. No oysters, no mussels, no barnacles, no nothing. And that's saying a lot for the silicone stuff. And then the whatever it's called, the ultrasonic stuff is supposed to stop even the soft growth. So I'm curious. It's like $1,500, and I think it's worth a gamble. So I think I might do it. Anyway, I'm rambling now because I don't find this very fun, the scraping. I like coming to the sandbar and just screwing around, and not coming to the sandbar to scrape the boat. So I think that's what I'm going to do for a few minutes, is just screw around and then head back to the big boat. I hope everyone is having a good weekend, and I will chat with you soon. Bye.